I'm Kevin. I am the president of the Brookdale Alumni Association, and I'm the host for the 45th annual Brookdale Foundation Golf Tournament. We had a beautiful day out here on Eagle Oaks. We have the 50-50 and fundraisers going on right now. So excited to be here for the third year in a row and support the Brookdale Foundation with all of these incredible people.
What an incredible day. The cause here is helping give back to students, and what better way to do it than out here with some of my colleagues and friends having a good day out on the course. We appreciate the opportunity to be here. This is my first time here and just happy to be a part of things.
Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you had fun out there on the golf course. We have a financial shortfall that's covered more and more and more by our students. They just don't have enough funds to be able to pay for their tuition and fees. So every year we rely so heavily on events like this to help us to raise as much money as we can in terms of scholarships so that we can help our students to connect with their dream of getting a college education. If it wasn't for the work that you are doing, if it wasn't for your commitment in being here today, or if you're joining us at one of our bashes or any other event, if you're helping to support any of our scholarships, our students would not have access to higher education. Close to 50% of them are relying on some form of aid. There's something special that happens at Brookdale. Lately, I've been referring to it as Brookdale Magic. Many of our students would not have access to that Brookdale Magic if it weren't for you.
The amount of money is it's $500 here, $1,000 there, but it can mean the difference of books for students or transportation to the campus, and those little things make such a difference for these students and our community.
Thank you, all of you, for what you do to give to the foundation. If we didn't help those students, they really had no chance for a college education. And it's just incredible when we hear from them and hear what their successes are and how they move on in life to bigger universities and all of that.
So I want to start by asking you a question. How many of you have dreamed of pursuing something or know of someone who's dreamed of pursuing something, and despite nothing that you've done or not done, life's circumstances threw you a curveball and that pursuit stopped? Most of our scholarship recipients are in that exact situation every single day. Their dream is to earn their college degree. They want brighter futures for themselves, their families, and ultimately our communities in which we live. And oftentimes for them, those dreams are 100% dependent on folks like you and others and your generosity. Every one of those students has an amazing story, and they're all different. Some of them are motivating, some of them are absolutely heartbreaking. And though those stories are different, they have a common theme. And that theme is their gratitude to each of you and everyone else who believes in them and supports them. So I can't think of a better way for you to see the effect that you have than to introduce them to you right now.
Thank you for the Huber Krieger Scholarship. Your support enabled me to attend Rutgers University.
Thank you for the Barbatazzi Scholarship, and thank you for your generous support in my academic journey.
I appreciate your time and your effort and your finances to help me succeed in my dream.
Thank you forever on behalf of me, my friends, and other students.
I really appreciate your help since it makes me feel that there is a lot of good people in this earth.
Big thank you for everyone that has helped me get the scholarship.
When I found out through the foundation that I could apply for some scholarship, it was like a blessing for me.
I would like to thank all the scholarship donors here at Brookdale Community College because they have helped me from 2020 to now, as I've been able to have less stress and anxiety with paying for my college classes. This support has not only eased my financial burden, but has also, more importantly, persuaded me to work harder and achieve more than I was before.
The scholarship from the foundation enabled me to be able to continue my education.
It made me feel supported by members of my own community.
You feel more dedicated when you have less weight on your back.
It does take a lot of worry off of your shoulder to pay for school versus you having to figure out other things, and that was amazing.
I think receiving the scholarship definitely helped me feel a little bit more included, like I was actually wanted here.
I was so happy that someone out there has my back because financial aid is not always enough.
It definitely made me feel supported to know that there's a community out there wanting me to continue my education and complete it.
Someone should study at Brookdale if they want a more affordable education without sacrificing quality.
I came here when the war started in Ukraine, and then really it was like kind of my dream to come to America and study here. A friend of mine, I asked her to write me down like the colleges where I can go, since it was a question for me like about the paying for the college, because like since I'm a refugee, it was very hard for me. Brookdale, one of the colleges. So, and I look over here and it's very close, and like when I look into tuition, I was like, oh my God, it's like it's affordable, first of all, and second of all, I started asking people about it, and people were like giving me really good reviews.
A lot of people say that my major's hard, and it is, but being at Brookdale and like the support system here, like I said, really makes it all seem possible.
I'm so grateful that I met my ESL professors. They were the best. They helped me to go through this journey that is learning English, and they opened my eyes to the world, and they never let me to quit when I was almost falling down because it was hard for me learning English.
It seems like everybody I meet, they welcome me with open arms. It was like a great embrace.
For everyone who comes to Brookdale, there are so many resources for every one of you.
In the Brookdale classes, it's smaller, and everyone knows each other, and everyone comes together to reach a common goal.
It's like you're not alone in the struggle by yourself here.
I would go to librarians if I need help writing, like let's say an APA, because that's something I always struggled with. I made a lot of friends in all my classes. I see them as lifelong friends that I've made here.
The people that I have around me, they love me. And that's the best part of being here. Not only because I'm a student, not only because I'm pursuing a dream to become a nurse, but because I feel loved.
There's a lot of awesome and wonderful things that are happening here that I didn't expect to see at a community college.
The best part about being a Brookdale student is really being a Brookdale student. I say it with so much pride. It was one of the greatest paths in my life, one of the greatest decisions.
I would say that it's great to donate here at Brookdale because you're helping students who may not have enough money to be able to afford classes here.
Some people need that extra support to give them that extra push in life.
So since I came from the war, I know the price of help. Even a few dollars can help somebody, it can save somebody's life.
I think someone should donate to Brookdale because it'll be supporting people within their own community. It could be their neighbor, it could be someone a town over, but they're investing in community college students in their area.
It makes it a lot easier for the next generation to do something better in the world.
To use Dr. Stout's words before, thank you for bringing the magic to these students. So give yourselves a round of applause.